This is CITC 2323 for Lab 2.1, configuring advanced file services. For this lab, we'll be doing exercise 5.1, creating a NFS shared folder. For exercise 5.2, we'll be installing and configuring Branchcache. For exercise 5.3, we'll be using file classification. And for 5.4, we'll be configuring file access auditing. Alright, so let's go ahead and begin with exercise 5.1, creating a NFS share. So let's go over to Manage Features on Server 1 and install the NFS role. We'll be expanding file and storage services, file and XQC services, and server for NFS. Add features, next, install. Alright, and then we're just going to pause it for a moment to let the installation complete. Alright, so the installation is complete. Let's hit close. Let's go into our C drive. Actually, let's go over to our server manager first. Tools, services for network file system. Right click services for NFS, properties, Active Directory domain name, and we're going to type in toso.com. And we're going to hit OK. Should be applied. Okay. Now after that, we're going to be going back over to our file floor, C drive, new folder. And we're going to create a folder. We're going to name it data. And then into the properties, NFS sharing now appears. Manage NFS sharing. Share this folder. And we're going to leave everything as such. We're going to hit permission zone. And just hit OK. Okay, close it. Let's go ahead and begin with exercise 5.2, installing and configuring Branchcache. We're inside of server 1, and from here we're going to manage, add roles and features. Next. Okay. And then under the roles, we're expanding file and storage services, and then we'll expand the XQC services role. And then we're just going to click Branchcache for network files. Branchcache for network files provides support for Branchcache on the server. Branchcache is a wide area network WAN bandwidth optimization technology that caches content from your main office servers at branch office locations, allowing clients, readers at branch offices to access the content locally rather than over their WAN. Right, next. And then from here, we want to check the Branchcache. Next. Install. We're just going to wait for this to finish installing. Alright, so now our installation is complete. We're going to head over to our DC, and from here we're going to be going to Tools, Active Directory Users and Computers. When the Active Directory Users and Computers console opens, we're going to right click on toso.com and choose New Organizational Unit. And then from inside of here, we're going to type in the name servers, and we're going to click OK. Then we're going to close Active Directory Users and Computers. From here, we're going to go back to Tools, Group, Policy Management. navigate and right click the server's organizational unit. We'll right click it and create a GPO in this domain and link it here. For the name, we'll type Branchcache. For serve, and then we'll hit OK. Right click the Branchcache and choose Edit. Okay. Once the editor is open, we have to expand the pathways to computer policies, administrative templates, network. And under network, we're going to be clicking LAN server. Then we'll double click hash publication for Branchcache. Then we'll click enabled. In options, we'll allow hash publication for all shared folders. And then click OK to close the hash publication dialog box. Then we're going to close group policy editor. Then on server 1, let's go back to that. We're going to be going to our file explorer, to our C drive, and we're creating a new folder. I'm going to call it shared folder. Okay, and then properties. Go to our sharing tab, advanced sharing, shares folder. Okay, and okay. Then on server 1, we go back to our tools, computer management. Alright, so once we have it open, go to System Tools underneath it and expand shared folders. Then we'll click Shares. Okay, then we'll right click Shared Folder. And then from here we're going to choose Properties. Then to General tab, which is the default, we're going to click Offline Settings. And then from here, we're going to ensure that only the files and programs that the users specify are available offline, which it is. Click OK. OK. Close computer management. Back to the DC. We're going to our group policy management, which is still left open. We'll be expanding our group policy objects. And then right click the default domain policy and we click edit. Alright. And then from here we're going to go to our computer configurations, policies, administrative templates, network. Let's expand it over a little bit. And click Branchcache. Double click Set Branchcache. Distribution mode. Click Enabled. let's go ahead and begin with exercise 5.2 using file classification. Inside this exercise, we'll be using File Server Resource Manager to classify files into a folder. So let's go ahead and begin with that. The first thing we're doing is going over to our File Explorer, and then we're navigating to our shared folder. From here, we're choosing New, Rich Text Document. The name of doc1. And going to go ahead and close the Windows Explorer. Then we're using Server Manager to go to Manage and add rules and features. Next. Then we'll be selecting our server1.contoso. And then from here, we're expanding file and storage services, file and iSCSI services, and then we're selecting File Server Resource Manager. I'm going to add the default features. Next, install. And we're just going to skip ahead past the installation time. Okay, so now that the installation is complete, we're going over back to our tools, our server manager, and we'll be selecting File Server Resource Manager. Once it opens, we'll be expanding the classification management. And we'll be clicking classification properties. Right click and create local property. In the general tab, when we typing file class, no caps. And for the property type, we'll be clicking yes or no, default, and hit OK. We'll be hitting the rules and create classification rule. We're typing class rule, and we'll make sure it's enabled, and then we'll be hitting OK. Okay, let's go to scope, and then we're going to do add button. We'll navigate to our C shared folder, which is saved into our C drive. And then after this, we'll click classification tab and do folder classifier. Then under properties, file class, and yes, should already be selected, which they are. And we'll click OK. Actually, let's go back to editing. Evaluation type, and from here we're going to click to select reevaluate existing properties. Click OK. Then under the Resource Manager actions, we're going to click to run classification with all rules now. And from here, we're going to click wait for classification to complete. Hit OK. After it's complete, the report will pop up, and for the next forward notification, just select. For exercise 5.4, configuring file access auditing, we'll begin by going into our domain controller, clicking Tools, Group Policy Management. Okay, when it appears, we'll expand the domain controller to show the default domain policy. Then we'll right click it. And we'll be selecting Edit. Spinning policies, Windows settings. Security settings. And from here, advanced audit policy configuration. Expand audit policies. And then from inside of here, we're going to click Audit Policies. Object access. That's what we want. Then from in here, we click Audit File System. Select configure the following audit events. Select success and failure. Select OK. And after that, we're going to close out the management editor and policy management. Now we're going to head back to server 1, and on server 1 we'll be opening the File Explorer once again. We're going to navigate to our shared folder, and then we're going to right click, choose Properties, into our Security tab, Advanced, Auditing. Then we're going to add entry, and we're going to specify user and group. So let's select a principal. From inside of here, we're going to type domain users, and we're going to click OK. For type, select all, and leave it apply to as default. For the permission, we're going to select full control. After that, expand this window, select OK. And then after this, we're going to be going to select to enable replace all child auditing objects. And then we'll select OK. OK. Then we'll open the command prompt, and we're just going to type GPU update /force. I'm just going to update the policy. Alright, once it's completed, close it out. Then on server 1, we'll be going to our share folder once again. We'll right click the document 1, and we're going to delete it. Then we're going to go over to our server 1 server manager, and we're going to go to Tools, Event Viewer. Then we're going to expand the logs for security. And then we'll see that someone tried to delete the doc1 document once it loads. Okay. I think that's it. Alright, and these are our logs that are entered into the viewer when someone tries to delete them. Expand them a little bit. Let's see right here. Self-window security auditing, object handle says. Let's see, it shows us some information. Okay, so in conclusion, we covered how to create an NFS shared folder, we installed and configured Branchcache, we used file classification, and we configured file access auditing.